So you want to be an associate controller for Colonial Pipeline? Well, why wouldn't you? The new Associate Pipeline Controller Incentive Program is a dream come true, offering a chance for promotion within the control room during the first 2 years of starting and the potential to earn a salary of $70,000 plus with a comprehensive benefits package.
So with Colonial, we have really great benefits. Of course, we offer your medical, dental, and vision coverage, but we have a really strong 401k plan that we offer a 6% dollar for dollar match on your 401k contribution. We have a really strong wellness program. All of our employees get Fitbits, and we do walking challenges, so it's a great time to come in to become an Associate Pipeline Controller.
And if you have your sights set on the stars, Colonial will pay for your college tuition to get a master's and/or bachelor's degree while you work as a controller. Plus, starting out in this position offers the opportunity for strong upward mobility within the company.
Being a controller is a great way to build credibility and to make sure that you really understand the fundamental operations of the company.
Did we mention that the recently renovated control room is the ideal work environment?
And we provide our controllers some of the best technology that's available. We have sit-stand consoles. We have a circadian room with a massage chair. We have a simulator that is able to replicate all of the operations that a controller might come across. We also have a small gym that they can use in order to make sure they can mitigate fatigue. And we have a full galley, a full kitchen with a refrigerator and an oven and a microwave.
Ready to sign on the dotted line? Not so fast. We want to be sure you understand exactly what you're signing up for.
It's a very rewarding position, but it's also a tough position. So we're looking for people who are very good communicators. You're going to be talking with our field operations, with our customers and our shippers. So communication skills are really important. We're also looking for people who have a good mechanical aptitude and can understand how our pipeline runs and how our system runs. And lastly, I think it's important for people who have some really good math and numerical ability. You're calculating figures and volumes and throughput and rate. So it's important to have someone who under pressure can be able to do some mathematical calculations.
Our controllers have really a great amount of responsibility. They move gasoline and kerosene and diesel through our pipelines across the entire country, through communities, and through our environment. And in order to do that safely, they're required to manage a great deal of information and to do it reliably and correctly.
Still with us? Good. Here's what else will be expected in this position. Completion of a 9-month training program where you will become operator qualified alongside a mentor. This will allow you to operate an important part of America's energy infrastructure, where you will move the energy that moves America every day.
It was intense, definitely. The first portion of the training program is mostly the paperwork side of the job. And then as you start progressing through it, then you really get into the hydraulics.
From there, you're really starting to hone in your training, looking at understanding some of those anomalies and different operating procedures that you may find and encounter on the lines that you support in the control center.
Attention to detail and the ability to multitask are crucial to this job.
A basic day, you come in, you run your hourly numbers, you check back the paperwork that the person left you with, trust but verify. You have to make phone calls to shippers, so you have to ensure that they're all accurately put in the alarm clock. If your line is running ahead and you forget to move your alarm clock, then you miss giving a 2-hour notification to a shipper, which can cause issues.
Which leads up to our next point, being able to work under pressure and problem solve on the fly.
It could be described as 11 hours of boredom and 1 hour of sheer terror. Sometimes there's failures, and so you have to be able to think on your feet and make the best, most conservative decision that you can and make sure that the pipeline stays in a safe condition.
It can be in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're having a smooth night, and all of a sudden something as simple as a thunderstorm, which you don't think about, zaps one of your facilities, and you go from a very calm night to a very erratic, crazy, hectic night, and being able to maintain composure while taking care of a situation is crucial.
The pressure is real. Every time you've got a mouse in your hand and you're making a decision, you better know what's going to happen when you click that mouse, and you better be able to understand the effects that it's going to have on the rest of the pipeline.
Getting used to an alternating shift work schedule is also one of the keys to success in this position.
It takes a little bit of time to figure out what works for you. I mean, some of the pros are, on average, we work 14 days a month. The rest of it is time off. So when you get off on a night shift and you sleep that day, you're not coming back for another 4 or 5 days. Sometimes the minus to that is that every time your family and friends are planning events, you're working.
If you're not willing to sacrifice that, then this may not be the job for you. And it's easy to say, yeah, I can do it, but until you experience it, it's something completely different.
I would say don't give up. It's the best paying job I've ever had. It has great benefits. The work schedule, if you can handle the night shifts, it's great. I mean, I'm from Florida, so on my 5-day breaks, I fly down home. I don't have to use any vacation time. The hardest part is getting through the training. Once you get through training, yeah, you're gonna have your hard days, but I'm telling you, it's worth it.
Our controllers are at the core of operations. They're literally the people that move the energy that moves America.
So if you're up for the challenge, here's why we think you'll love working for such a reputable company like Colonial Pipeline. I mean, these folks sure do.
Colonial is a wonderful company to work for so many reasons. We have fantastic people. Everyone is very supportive of each other.
It's safe. It's a steady company. It's going to be there for a long time. When you come in, you're treated like family. And it's a company I hope to be with until I retire.
I've been here for 4 years, and I love the people here. I love the work that we do, and I love the role that Colonial plays in the infrastructure and energy system of the country.
It's one thing for a company to state its values, but it's another thing to see those values in action.
Colonial is more than just a pipeline.